Happy Sunday to you all and welcome back to Critics News with more update on as it take the go. If you have not followed us on the social media handles, we are on Instagram, Twitter, and on Facebook. You understand? To try and check us out on Critics News. We'll give you updates back to back. So welcome to Sunday edition. And update coming up says that IPOB has issued a statement concerning the on rampaging unknown gunmen. I say, wow, what is it this time around? They said that they are no longer going to take it from anybody or even the unknown gunmen on anything. They say that they should lynch, in fact, they should lynch anybody linked to unknown gunmen. In fact, if they see you even cheering unknown gunmen that you are going to collect, I say, this thing don't enter one chance, it don't read. I say, okay, so what is their press statement? Now let me go through the news platform. Let me go to the news platform. Nnamdi Kanu, Buhari's pledge makes IPOB to wage war against unknown gunmen. So this is what is coming from IPOB now as I speak to you. Now, and we have a video here where the money that your incorruptible president is the money that he's going to use for his expenses this time around. Now, they say barely 24 hours after President Muhammadu Buhari, the Oponko one in Asorok, pledge to consider requests by Igbo leaders for unconditional release of Nnamdi Kanu, leaders of the outlawed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, currently standing trial. Currently standing trial, IPOB had vowed to wage war against gunmen killing and maiming people in the southeast zone of the country. I say, okay, good morning. Buhari had, in the week under review, made the pledge when he received a group under the aegis of highly respected Igbo greats, led by First Republican parliamentarian and the Minister of Aviation, which is Chief Mbazulike Amechi, in State House, Abuja, on Friday. The president, who believed that the request runs contrary to the doctrine of separation of powers between the executive and the judiciary, however, told the 93-year-old statesman, "You have made an extremely difficult demand on me as leader of this country. The implication of your request is very serious. In the last 6 years since I became president, nobody would say that I have confronted or interfered in the work of the judiciary," which is a lie, current lie. "God has spared you and given you a clear head at this age, with very sharp memory. A lot of people have your age are confused already, but the demand you made is heavy. I will consider it." That is what Buhari said to Mbazulike, while stressing his policy of non-interference with the judiciary. Buhari said when Nnamdi Kanu jumped bail, got arrested and brought back to the country, "I said the best thing was to subject him to the system. Let him make his case in court instead of giving very negative impressions of the country from outside. I feel it's even a favor to give him that opportunity." Others on the visiting delegation, we are Chukwuemeka Ezife, former governor of Anambra State, Bishop Sunday Onuoha of the Methodist Church, Chief Godi Owazirike, former president of Igbo Socio-Cultural Group, Aka Ikenga, and Mr. Tagbo Amechi. However, this is where IPOB is coming in. Barely 24 hours after the president's pronouncement on Kanu, IPOB, in a statement issued by its media and publicity secretary, Emma Powerful, on November 20th, completely disassociated the group from the activities of the Eastern Security Network, ESN, saying that most of the killings in the southeast were perpetrated by gunmen masquerading as members of its security outfit. Powerful, who warned the armed men to desist from killing innocent citizens, also cautioned the police to stop parading them as members of the Eastern Security Network. The news agency of Nigeria, NAN, observed that it was a busy week loaded with memorious official engagement for the president, who returned from an official visit to Glasgow, Scotland, France, and Durban in South Africa, where he attended the second Intra-African Trade Fair, IATF 2021. The president presided over the virtual meeting of the Federal Executive Council, FEC, on Wednesday, where the council approved establishment of Federal University of Science in Otokpo, Benue, as well as 27.4 billion naira for execution of various projects by the Federal Capital Territory Administration, FCTA, and the Minister of Works and Housing. So this is how, I don't want to go into all these ones. This is what IPOB have said. So they have taken war to the unknown gunmen also. But now let me go to the press release properly. Okay, that was taken from a newspaper output. Now let's go. Unknown gunmen unleashing mayhem in Biafra land should be hunted and lynched. This is coming from IPOB. Following the incessant killings in our territory by unknown gunmen, we, the great movement and family of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, wish to remind Biafrans and the whole world that unknown gunmen are a creation of Fulani Cabal ruling Nigeria. They deployed terrorists, bandits, and herdsmen to our territory to unleash mayhem and terror in our region. Intelligence reports at our disposal indicate that the hypocritical Department of State Services, which is DSS, has mobilized more jihadists to dress as unknown gunmen in southeast and south-south regions and unleash more mayhem on the innocent people and residents of the regions. According to our incapable intelligence, these bloodsuckers are planning to step up their murderous and terrorist activities this festive season, and as usual, blame the Eastern Security Network, ESN, and IPOB for their atrocities. We therefore raise this alarm so that our people will be very careful this festive period, because DSS has perfected arrangements to unleash mayhem and catastrophe in Biafra land. What they could not achieve during the Anambra election, they are desperate to achieve now, but they will still fail. They want to make Biafra land an insecure as northeast and northwest, but IPOB has always been their obstacle. IPOB intelligence unit is working day and night to expose those vampires who drive joy in sucking blood of innocent citizens, and we are ready to repel Fulani terrorists in any form they come. Biafra land can never be conquered by the Fulani jihadists. Available intelligence shows that the DSS has deployed trained terrorists who are heavily armed and dressed in security uniforms to the southeast for dirty jobs and sinister operations. We therefore want Biafrans to know that those currently terrorizing our people under the guise of unknown gunmen are Fulani-sponsored terrorists. ESN has no hand whatsoever in the ongoing secret genocide in our land. Our enemies are the masterminds. To this end, Biafrans are now directed to hunt down and lynch any unknown gunmen seen operating in any part of Biafra land. You see the statement? This statement is funny. You say Biafrans should lynch. Oh God. I don't hear me. You say Biafrans should lynch. Wait till one day go lynch somebody with AK-47. If not that the unknown gunmen in the southeast are being marginalized by their organs at the top. If they carry better equipment, who are you to go and even near them? Instead, if even the people who are giving this order now, if unknown gunmen is passing where they are, they will raise their hand and say, hey. Because if you talk pim, I'll call you say. Those paid agents of our oppressors forming groups on social media platforms to unleash malicious attacks and to distract the leadership of this movement will soon have IPOB to contend with. All those paid to cause confusion in our land should retrace their steps or soon regret their actions. All we need and ask for is a date for referendum to decide our fate. Keeping Biafra and Nigeria by force cannot work for our oppressors. That generation has gone and gone forever. Similarly, we commend the Igbo traditional rulers and elders for their move to ensure that our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is released unconditionally. We still insist on our position that our leader must be released unconditionally, and the sooner the better for Nigeria. Comrade Hema Powerful, Media and Publicity Secretary for IPOB, issued this particular statement that I'm bringing to your notice. So this is how they are. This is how they are doing it. I don't know what you say about that. Okay, so but this is what IPOB have come out to say, that they are they are going to unleash mayhem on unknown gunmen. In fact, they say that you should lynch unknown gunmen if you see unknown gunmen. So my question to you this evening is, if you see unknown gunmen, fear go let you go tell them, say we want to lynch you, or you carry stone and throw at an unknown gunman. You are risking your life. If you see unknown gunmen, run. My hand no day. No, this are where they don't write it. Lynch unknown gunmen. You can say, we are good people, guy or YOLO. Now I want to ask a question. Now IPOB have issued a statement, or the DOS or Hema Powerful through the DOS. Now my question is, one brother was killed, okay, by the Nigerian police in Aba for no reason. He's not a member of ESN. He's not even a member of IPOB. He's going for work, his own work, go. Police just opened fire in the air and bringing it down. He never knew the bullet, or intentionally, I don't really know, but I think he's unintentionally shot. But he shot that man and they all ran away. They fled. Now, what statement are you people issuing concerning those police people at different checkpoints, collecting, robbing our people? What we need statement like this too. We need statements like this, not just coming out to write, hey, and non-government will go and lynch them. Why don't you people who are writing come and lynch on non-government? You are telling innocent people, armless people, to go and lynch on non-government, heavily armed. Even myself, when I'm reading their news, I'm even afraid, so they don't fire me from the screen. Yeah, issuing statement. Go and lynch them. Go, may you go lynch them. Go lynch on non-government. Let me play you this video so you know what's going on.
The sum of 24.8 billion was budgeted for the president. It was budgeted that the president will spend 776.6 million for local travels. This is the president we know does not embark on any local travel
at all.
But he's going to spend 775.6 million naira for local travel and transport, while the sum of 1.5 billion will be spent on international travel and transport. So put together, the president is going to spend close to 2 billion on traveling local and international. The president's foodstuff and catering material supply for the year 2022 stands at 301.1 million naira. When Nigerians are languishing in hunger and poverty, the president is going to spend for his kitchen 301.1 million for the year 2022. Then the president miscellaneous, that means he can spend anyhow he likes, stands at 250.8 million. And honorarium and sitting allowance for Mr. President is 174 million naira. The 2022 budget of the vice president stands at 1.1 billion naira. The vice president is to spend the sum of 301.9 million for local travels and transport, while the sum of 476.2 million will be spent on international travel and transport by the vice president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. 6.3 million will be spent on office stationaries and computer consumables. The sum of 4.6 million will be spent on printing and non-security documents. The vice president's food, stuff, and catering material supplies for the year 2022 is 156.6 million naira. Miscellaneous, spend anyhow you like amount for the office of the Vice President in 2022 stands at 99.7 million naira. That one, I don't even know why they didn't run it up to 100 million, but it's 99.7 million naira. Objectives. Just this week, the above FIRS proposed 2022 budget scaled through the House Committee on Finance without proper scrutiny. Therefore, failing Nigerians and as the custodians of the nation's common wealth. They failed to use their constitutional mandate to ensure judicious deployment of available resources at minimum cost. The provision of Section 88(2)(b) of the 1999 Constitution as amended, which gives the National Assembly the powers to expose corruption, inefficiency, or waste in the execution of administration of laws within legislative competence and in the disbursement of administration of funds appropriated by the National Assembly, is now in abeyance. In conclusion, the Anti-Corruption Network, at the risk of sounding repetitive, reiterates that the current budgeting system in Nigeria is a monumental national disgrace. It shows a level of moral bankrupt and shameless open displays of inordinate financial ambition and fraud. We therefore recommend the following going forward. A, in line with the anti-corruption stand of the Nigerian current administration, all abuse of powers and privileges by public and elected officials should be made to face the law, irrespective of status or position. The executive should adopt a yearly publication of the appropriation bills before sending to the legislative arm of government. C, the presidency should also engage a reputable consulting firm to guide. The presidency should also engage a reputable consulting firm to guide and audit the appropriation bill process to ensure credibility of the budget. Finally, the Anti-Corruption Network recommends that it is high time the citizens speak out and collectively hold our elected representatives accountable, since we are all stakeholders in the Nigerian project, and as a nation, we should remember that in an unjust society, silence is a crime. Thank you for listening.
All right, so you've heard the kind of money that your Oponko and Sorok. I've told you people that that man is eating fried egg every day and rubbing cream. Yeah, so that's what part of the things that are using the money to do. Okay, so now that they want to stop everything concerning, I don't know, even sit at home, no day again, nothing. Buhari has not released mass. Let them go and free that man, Subito. We do not trust anybody or even believe in we are going to release him until he's released. Let them release him first. Then sit at home can stop, because Nnamdi Kanu should be the only one to stop that sit at home. Yeah, not stop sit at home, stop this, stop that. Lynch or non-government. When I go lynch him, okay? So let me know what you think about it. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you.